whole concept of one day long process. It look like two right here. Get the other two out, and then we go. The thing is, basically, it wasn't a spring that collapsed. So we looked at these, right? Just visually looking at it. It is the way this AFM. So you see this hole right here. Pressure. Something happens, and it closes. It deactivates the car. The standard lifters, basically, what the hell happened to it? Maybe either the spring would have collapsed, or it would have. On another tip, we're not on. All right, YouTube, let's just jump right into it. So we back again with Renzel, about to get started on the cylinder removal process. So the first thing I had to do, I had to rent a master disconnect tool from AutoZone because I have to disconnect the fuel line, and AutoZone charge about $50 to rent this, so I believe it's this one. So real quick, I want to see if I can put this on the stand for y'all. Yeah, just connect the line, the fuel line real quick, and return it because I just need it for just to do that. I don't need it for nothing else. So, and then I can start to, remove the wire harness and wiggle stuff out my way, and at least hopefully maybe tonight I'll just take the intake out, and then tomorrow I will start to remove the driver's side cylinder head. So let me see how I could get this. So basically this is the one I'm going to be using. I believe I used last time. I took this out a few times when I had to do the injectors. So I think it's this one here, and heard the click. Damn, this harness is all on my goddamn way. Heard the click already. In there, pinched. And now let me see if it's pull out. There we go. And it's disconnected, and we got some gas leaking. And a lot of gas is leaking. God damn. How are you leaking to? So, alright, so basically that's disconnected. And this gas was just pouring out. I'm like, God damn, I thought I had everything kind of covered. But I guess I didn't, people. Alright, so that part is out. As I say, easy peasy. And basically, I'm trying to see where it lead down here. Alright, so yeah, that's basically done. 1, 2, 3. So now time to bring it back to AutoZone. I know how to open this wrong. I don't think I'll be using this again unless I need it. That's why I never bought one. That's why I be trying to rent stuff, because I don't really be needing this stuff. And I had opened it wrong. So that's why it looks a little bit discombobulated here all over the place. And these is already somewhere here. Top telemarker just keep on blowing up my phone like they stupid. And this I think looked like it was here. Alright, so it looks like a lot of pieces. Alright, so as I said, AutoZone have certain stuff, but not everything. But they had that, which I know because I rented it like 3 times already. So basically, alright, so I got that part out. So now, when I continue the video, I'm gonna be just disconnecting mainly everything on the harness and pushing it over to this side, taking out the alternator, and trying to get this this intake out. May remove the valve cover and the coil packs. Also, one time, my goal, I guess, tonight is really just to get the intake out, and then once all that's clear, then I could start to remove the rocker arms and try to get that cylinder head out. And then I have to remove the manifold. So I'm gonna work on one side first, and then I'm gonna hit the other side. Once I know I get this side out and I know the recipe and the way to do it, then the other side is supposed to be easy peasy. And then I gotta get some brake cleaning. I'm gonna clean up all this stuff. Maybe it'll take a whole half a day just to really clean it up real good. And then it's really just to put everything back. You know what I'm saying? Everything torqued up and put everything back the correct way. So I'm ready. I looked at a few videos. I talked to a few people already. So you know, people that did it mad times, like, yo, I do all of this, man, I pull this thing out in a half an hour. You know what I mean? Because they did it mad times, not me. So first time for me, so you already know. And I got charged this battery. This battery went dead. I ain't start this truck up in like damn near a month, and this joint went dead. So I gotta put this on the charger and get that basically back intact. All right, people, so once again, just wanted to show y'all the starting process of what's going on. So I will be back with this video. All right, guys, so I'm back in the garage. So y'all have more of a clear view of what's going on here. So I removed the harness, I removed, well, this side's already removed, the coil pack and everything was removed. The fuel line was removed, injectors, harness, everything. This is the driver side tied up right here. I had to move the alternator, remove some things on this side from the harness. So this is the intake screw, so I already did that. I didn't want to bore y'all with that. As I said, the alternator, the belt was removed. As y'all can see, alternator's right here on the cut. I had to remove the oil catch can also, because I will be changing that bracket, this bracket here, right? We'll be changing this bracket here because the ears, I broke the ears when I was trying to actually mount back the alternator, because I had to slide these sleeves. And then there's a way to do it. It's a little technique to slide the sleeves, which I didn't know, so I use a pry bar and basically I cracked the ears. So now I'm at the point where I'm ready to remove the intake. Excuse me. And I guess y'all could actually bear witness of this. Remove all the intake. Let me get y'all some more light. And as I said, we working. I'm saying we. Yeah, me and my camera and my tools is working. Just wanted to actually get as far as taking the intake out today. And once the intake is out, then I could start to break down. I want to break down this side first. I want to loosen out the manifold, take the spark plug wires out, and assess everything. And maybe I have to, we're going to see what the valley, that's going to be interesting, what the valley, inside the valley look like, how dirty it actually is. So let's put y'all on the stand here and let's see what we could get done here, people. So hope y'all can see what's going on. Let me give y'all some extra light. And there we go. All right, so as I said, here is the pull of the intake, and I maybe have to remove something else. I removed it. Here's a vacuum hose here. So all right, let's see what we gotta do here. So the harness is back here, and this is all out. So all right, let's slide it out. Let's see what we got going on here. And this truck is tall as hell. Like the room is like my Cadillac just got me like all fucked up here. Almost bust my ass. If I had like some extra help with some long ass arms, then I'll be alright. So this hole should just slide right out like this. And alright, guys, Here goes my intake. And let's let me get a rag. What the hell just fell here? That's some gas. Fucking gas is leaking. Let me get a rag, folks. And which I should prepare for that before. I need like 2 hands and shit. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna put it on this tire. Actually, that should help me out a little bit. Okay. So I got it on the tire. Let me get some rags. And I just wanna kind of just put it on the ground. And then we'll figure out whatever else we need to figure out with that. Get some more rags. And see what's going on here, as I can see. All right. So we have this here on the ground. All right. So let's get back to business. So let's get this back down in position, people. Come on, flip. Something wrong with that thing. Trying to get my stick to go back up. Work on me, man. What's going on? God, it's looking crazy, my guy. Okay. All right. So yeah, this is the intake manifold, as y'all can see. New injectors. Should I pull the injectors out again? The rail? I don't know. Maybe to do a cleanup. It's kind of really dirty, but let's kind of see what's going on underneath. If I can. So they go to the gasket actually. Inside there's a little dirty, which I got new gaskets. The gaskets is not even that bad, but I got new gaskets on the way. And it's just dirty. That's it. So maybe I'll clean it up a little bit and see what it is. Map sensor changed already, so that was done. Yeah, this just needs a wipe down and cleaner. All right, so now to see what we got going on here, people. So now this is Mr. Valley. Ooh, look at all that grime and dirt and this is like disgusting, people. Very, very, very. Let me give y'all some more. Very disgusting. A lot of the heads look, as y'all can see, look a little dirty there. Look a little dirty, but there in the back is this sensor, look old as hell, which I gotta. This is maybe the next thing to come out is a valley. I have to basically put some tissue, as I was told, to basically protect this, cover this up. So we're gonna cover that up, and then we're gonna the valley, Mr. Valley. If once I remove the valley, now it's to replace the gasket on the valley. So I guess I'm gonna get into that. And okay. So, all right, so this is where we at right now. So what I believe I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take out this coil pack. Right. Remove that. And what else? Move the coil pack and see what's next. So I'll tap back in with y'all in a few. Let me see what's next. All right, guys. So we moving along. As I said, I'm going to take out everything on this side. So what I want to do, what I started to do actually was to loosen the manifold. Well, I changed the manifold gasket, which is a blessing. If y'all already know, a blessing, just, you know, that I have new bolts in here already. I already paid to get the problem resolved with that, to change the manifold gasket. So I wouldn't have to worry about a seized bolt, whatever, because basically this is one bolt. And the funny thing about these bolts, them shits was loose as hell. But what I'm seeing here, which I don't like, is this one look old as shit. It look like, I don't know what the fuck. Let me try to touch that. That's a different size too. Hopefully that mother could come out. Because that look like the original shit. I don't know what happened. I don't know if the new set came with all the let me see, that's maybe like a 13 or something. I don't know if all the when I had the new manifold gasket, did it come with all new it's a 13. Did it come with all new bolts? Or because I noticed on this side is the same thing as the other side. Let's take a look real quick. Just grab the light. I think I noticed that same, can we see here? Down here is like more fucking compact and like crowded and shit. But looking, I think I seen the same shit on this side, but I don't know. Can't really see right now. But alright. Hopefully this shit don't give me a problem coming out. So I'm gonna give it a shot right now while y'all here with me. And let's see. Actually, I'm gonna put y'all on the damn time lapse or something. I'm gonna put y'all on the scan while I do this, because I can't work like this. I can't hold the camera, so y'all go right here. Basically, while I try to, hopefully, this is easy peasy with this one right here, because as I said, it's a little loose. Let me see, this is, make sure, let me see, I maybe could get a better. This is a 13. Let's see if I got something similar to that. There's something else. Let's see. Maybe a ½ inch. This is maybe a little bit more snug. This is on 13. So let me try the ½ inch. ½ inch maybe hold a little bit tighter. Yeah. Hold a little bit more tighter than the 13. And let's see if, yeah, it's basically loose, good. So I guess they had to basically use the existing screw, but y'all already know when I put that back, you know what's going on it. Anti-seize people, you know, I anti-seize every goddamn thing, and maybe they did put anti-seize, which is, you know, a plus, because y'all already know what anti-seize. Damn, this light is finito, kid. Goddamn lights. I gotta get all new lights, people, because these lights, these Husky joints, they only last for a certain time, people, because these joints start going dead quick, and we can't have that. So I gotta get more new lights. But you know what's funny? Anti-seize wasn't put on this shit. And I'm gonna show y'all. No, it was actually anti-seize, man. They did a good thing. Anti-seize, and that's a good mechanic here. Loctite, anti-seize, and torque. Remember that. Loctite, anti-seize, and torque. That's what you gotta be doing when you're dealing with these cars. So hopefully everything separates good when I take these screws out. And then let me see here. Ooh, this one's a little, what's going on here, my guy? And I think when I put it back, I gotta put it back in a certain fashion, like it's a certain torque, certain, you know, everything is a certain way you gotta do it from the specs and the stuff I got, the paperwork I got to do this. So let me see, I got 2 more people to loosen that on my hand. And as I said, boy, just imagine, I remember I was gonna do this job myself, right? And hold on, folks. Yeah, I was gonna actually do this manifold gasket joint myself, but when I looked at them bolts, man, I was like, listen, this is look crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this thing may break on me, whatnot. So wait a minute. So we got 1, 2, 3. I think that was the 4th one, the rusty one. So all right, so it's separated, and which is pretty good separation. So it looked like I really don't have to remove the it's able to bend back. Ah, shit, I got new gloves already. Let's get some light over here. These gloves I got is mad cheap as hell. Let me try to see what's going on here. Try to get some better light in here. Let's see. Trying to get this other gasket out. It's like wedged in here. Wedged in here on what? Oh, without like a little clip. So I guess when I put it back, I got a crowbar. Alright, let me get a flathead. Cause this side look like it got like a damn, I gotta change my gloves again. Still gotta change my gloves. Think it's time to put on the not even no rubber gloves. It's time to put on the cloth gloves, people. Rubber gloves is over right now. Bear with me, people. Just trying to get myself together. Yeah, I gotta get a I gotta get a screwdriver. I gotta pull back the manifold gasket. Look like it got like a hook or something. And it's actually catching on something. So if I think I have my crowbar actually somewhere in the truck. So, alright, got the flathead and it's on. And I left my light somewhere. No, my light is right here. I thought I had another light. So let's push this back a little bit, like we should. Alright. So this is what I was talking about. It had like a little lip for some reason. And I don't understand that. I gotta look at my new ones, but look, shit. And this, as I said, I changed this and it's pretty cheap, so it goes on like this. It went on like this. So trying to understand why I had this lip part. Let me see. So it goes in like this. So I need to just mark this right here. And that's what I'll do. I'm gonna mark this and just let me put y'all over here where y'all can see me. I'm just gonna mark this real quick and just put driver side, even though it's not going back. And this is the number 4 side, right? So I'm gonna put 4, and I'm gonna put driver. Right, I tag basically everything, people, because like I don't want no, when I go back and I gotta put shit on, I don't want to be goddamn confused and be like So that's why I tag everything. So basically I tag it, like, cause the way I numbered everything, I numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is driver number 4. So basically, so that's done. So that was a success. Not bad. All right, I'm gonna take you off the stand and just show you basically how far I got, and then we're gonna see what's next. This stand is like kind of janky, and I don't know what the hell going on with it. All right, so manifold gasket complete. That was removed, right? So now I have to unbolt this joint right here to bring it back. So I could now I could actually, it's two things. It's either valley cover, remove the valley cover next, right? But I actually need to actually clean this joint. So either I'm gonna have to go get the vacuum out everything on top real quick, right? Just clean it up real quick, and then I think after that next is I have to break these bolts, right? Once I break those bolts now, then I take out the rocker arms, and then I'll be able to take out the I keep on forgetting the name of that, them little shit, whatever, I forgot the name of shit. But after I do that, then I can unbolt the head, right? And then basically the head be out. So I think that's as far as we're gonna do one side today. So I gotta go get my generator, so cause there's no current down here. Get the generator, get the mini vacuum, clean up all this stuff, this gunk and stuff right here, right? Just clean it up, and then basically, as I said, I'll start with the rocker arm, boom, 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 take all that out, right? Once I take that out, I gotta get some Ziploc bags too, because I got some bolts and, as I said, some stuff I gotta tag up. Take that out, and then we go get one of the heads out. So I think that's as far as we're gonna go tonight, is at least get one side of the head out, which, you know what's funny, people? In reality, if I wanted to save a couple of dollars, because really this was the issue, I could just really did this one side and just left that side. So I wouldn't have to go through basically two sides of trouble. But yo, this is fourth quarter, man. Hell no. We knocking this out like Pacquiao, like I always say. So yeah. All right, so I'm gonna tap back and try to get the vacuum, clean this up, and then actually, yes, of course, I have to take out the valley. So then we gonna take the valley out, and then once the valley is out, then we gonna unbolt these stuff and bolt that, and then that head will be out. All right, so tap back in with y'all in a few. Let me get myself together. All right, guys, I'm back. So let's see how far we got again with Renzo. Okay, so I'm at the point now, right, where, as I said, this side is basically out. The manifold bolts is out, gasket is out. So actually I released the 3 bolts from this bracket, but I actually have to take it out. So I gotta watch the video to see how the I'm gonna have to take this pulley out right here. It's a power steering pulley. That gotta come out. So basically, I could release the whole, change the whole bracket. This bracket look like it needs some color on it, but I don't think I could powder coat it now. So it may just stay aluminum, or I may have to just buy a can of paint and just throw it in it real quick. That's maybe what I'm thinking. I don't know. We'll see. But other than that, that's the 3 bolts over it. So now I basically unloosen the valley. So now I'm about to actually take it out, and I'll let y'all be witness when I take it out. And let me get this light positioned a little bit better, so basically y'all could see me get this out and find a good position. think this is a good position. That's gonna stay. All right, so the size is, I believe, a number 13. So now I'm just gonna basically just hit it up. The bolts isn't really actually that tight. They was actually kind of loose. Well, not loose, but it wasn't. I don't know. I gotta see the torque set. It wasn't to say like it was like OD tight, which is not supposed to be torque. So whatever torque set. But I don't know if somebody was in here already. I don't know. You know how it goes when you have a used vehicle. Sometimes people just be tapping in for whatever reason, doing whatever. So I really don't know. So, but we're definitely gonna find out. So I didn't order the gasket for this one here yet because I physically want to see it for this one because I was just a little bit confused. Well, I seen a video on a 5.3. So the 5.3 gasket and the 6.2 gasket, apparently, I guess is different. The whole setup is different. Damn, I actually forgot I got to unplug these sensors. Make sure I do that. And then I have to actually, I gotta actually take out this ground. And what else I gotta take out? The ground, the sensor wire, and it was something else I think I had to take out. I gotta disconnect this right here. This is something with the coolant. So I definitely gotta disconnect that. And then next it will be basically the rocker arms and the heads will come out. All right, so let me try to disconnect this. This sensor right here was a trip trying to get out. Let me see. All right, this was a trip getting out when I had to do it, and this is actually a aftermarket joint. All right, so this is out. And I've lost my pick. I don't know where the hell I did with my pick. So, all right, I'm gonna put you on a quick time lapse while I take this stuff out, people. All right, guys. So now I took out all the bolts on the valley. So now the valley is ready to come out. So I gotta kind of prop this light. I done scratched up the whole top of this joint. Alright, so the valley's supposed to be ready to come out. Let's pull it up straight and see if anything else. Okay, so there we go. Ooh. Okay. So let's take a look here to see what's actually going on. All right, guys, hold on. Let me get the camera to y'all. First thing first, let's look at the valley color. All right. So this is what it's looking like. The gasket don't look too bad. So this is the gasket setup I actually have to get. Seen the video on taking all this ish out, and this ish is not easy. So it is not easy. It's not bad, but I mean, it's this is okay. What it look like? So I seen an aftermarket. I couldn't for GM. I couldn't actually because I think it's actually this whole guys. My mic is kind of like sliding away from me. So yeah, I seen a whole kit basically you have to take this whole top part out, break it down, and then the whole gasket kit comes together. Basically, that's how it is. It comes together here. It's in the blue one though. So, alright, so that's what that look like. Now, let's see what we got going on in here, people. Now, let's get more light and let's see what's going on in here. So, you already see the camshaft, right? And we will not be changing that. No. So, next is, damn, I gotta see how, I guess I'll get a rag and maybe, yeah, I guess I'll stuff these holes right here, right? And, just kind of get some brake cleaner and kind of just like wipe everything, spray it down, just wipe it down and shit. I guess that's the bottom. That's the what you call it, the injector. So basically, this is what this is looking like. All right, yo. So look, guys, man, this is how far I got so far. So the next thing, what I want to do, I want to start to take this head out. So I guess I'm about to get to it, and I'll put y'all guys on a time lapse while I break this down real quick and get it out. I'm just gonna put this valley cover basically to the side, and as I said, it's pretty dirty. I'm gonna look at the video in terms of cleaning it, and then I'm gonna do basically the research on the gasket, because I don't think this gasket got I'm not gonna reuse it anyway, so I'm just gonna get another gasket. Yeah. All right, so y'all see what it is. We at the point where we got motion, and this is where we at. All right, so I'll tap back in with y'all. Cylinder 7 rocker arm. They just pretty much need to be cleaned up. And the push rods, that's the word I was looking for, people. The push rods. So the push rods is here, and as I said, I don't see nothing bent. They all look good. Hold on, this one here, is it? Looks pretty good. I don't know if it's, this one look a little bit not straight. I don't know, this is 7. I don't know if they all kind of have a little, I don't know. They don't look 100% straight. I don't know. I have to examine. Well, this one is, for this one, that's number 7. But the way I what I kind of did is I'm gonna put them together how I took it out, and then I'm gonna basically that's kind of like what I want to do. I want to put them back how I took it. So basically, I'm separating everything how I took it. So this one is for this one. Same thing with the I know it really don't make a difference, but yeah. So what I'm gonna do is See this, it don't look, it look like it got a slight bend. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or it's supposed to be 100% straight. So, but then me looking at this one, actually it looks the same way. Like, I don't know. It's crazy, right? So then let me look at this one here, right? This one looks a little bit more straight. So this one here look like it got a slight bend in it, people. So I don't know if I'm gonna price these push rods. You know, usually I change every goddamn thing, but I have to price them. I don't know if they're like 20 bucks for one. And, you know, shit just be getting costly. You know how that shit go. So alright, just wanted to kind of show y'all basically where I'm at with this, and yeah, now next is the cylinder head removal. So I'm gonna jump into that, and then we go talk about that, and then there's one side out and the other side will go. So I'll be back. All right, guys, quick video mode. So I got to this point right here. Okay, rocker arms is out, valley cover is out, intake is out, manifold basically unbolted. So y'all know the headache problem is I gotta actually remove the manifold. So the bolts that the manifold, the nuts is 3 nuts in the bottom and basically like a screw. So basically that's the headache real quick. You know what I mean? I basically broke one, but y'all know something. When you're doing any kind of engine work or maybe like suspension or whatever, whatnot, right? You know what you gotta have, people? A goddamn torch. I don't have a torch, so I try to like do some, you know, use the impact gun and try to, you know, do what I do, but I gotta get a torch. So that's where I'm at. That's where I stand right now. I got to get the torch, and I got to heat up the bolts to get basically the manifold out. Once I get the manifold out of place, then I could get the cylinder head out. Then I gotta hit the other side. The other side look a little bit more like a lot of shit going on this side. As y'all can see all these hoses and shit like that. And this side look like it's gonna be interesting. There's always one easy side and one side that look like it's gonna be a pain in the ass. And hopefully it's not a pain in the ass. So I'm trying to get to it, man. Fourth quarter, y'all already know the vibes on me. Myke, let's I'm working. And stay tuned. Quick video. So I had to cut the nut off the right here. Pretty good cut off the manifold. A few mistakes I made, which I ain't perfect. Should I use the 6-point socket, but I was only able to find a 12-point, so that kind of messed me up. Also, I didn't have no heat. I sprayed it with WD-40 and I tried to hit it. I got one of them thinking I was going to get the rest of them, but I didn't. So that kind of like messed this one up. I bought a nut extractor that kind of helped with this one here. Got that out, but I couldn't get the other one out. The bolt fell somewhere. If I could find it, I could show y'all, but I guess I'll find it. So I just wanted to give y'all a quick update on where I'm at. So now the manifold is coming out, and then I'm gonna take a quick break, and then I'm gonna try to pull the head out. All right, so that's where I'm at with Renzel right now. Took the whole fender cover off, what I know. So I'm about to just tape back up some of this stuff right here, clean up real quick, put everything back and get back on top. All right, guys, long day, back to the video. So the manifold is out. So what happened with the manifold now was I had to cut this one here. I maybe could have prevented cutting. I basically end up taking out the fender liner, right? And it really kind of gave me more clearance to see this one right here. But you know, just me going underneath, rushing, doing everything, it didn't work out underneath, so I end up having to cut it. It's a pretty good cut. Very solid piece of stud. And the stud is actually right here. So this is my cut. And this is one of the good ones that came out. I got the other one, the third one in the truck. Let's see if we could get that and show y'all. Got a lot of stuff going on here. This is a very, very, very tedious job, people. It's not as easy as it looks. So this is the other one. So this one I had to use an extractor. I had to actually buy a bolt extractor, which, you know, hopefully the next side won't be a problem because I already see how to do it. You know, once you have a problem with the first side, then, you know, everything else is second side. So, all right, so I'm at the point where I am taking out the head now. So basically I kind of unloosened everything now. So now I'm just gonna do one by one. Just, you know, take it out. And let me just kind of got some get antifreeze here because I gotta take out that cooling temperature sensor. So y'all see, this is only one side, and that's crazy. I gotta do the other side. Whole lot of parts, a whole lot of ish that's out here, but I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing. I'm making sure I do everything on my due diligence correctly. And I can't wait to finish this job, people. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know, because it's like, today took up majority of my day. It took up yesterday too, just trying to fight with the manifold. So just fighting with things. Like I've been had this head out. I wanted this head out since I wanted to take this head out since Saturday, but it didn't work out like that. So, you know, with steps, it's roadblocks and stuff like that. So, all right, cool. I'm at the point where I'm about to take this out. So I'm gonna put y'all on the time lapse while I just unbolt this and we see the end results. All right, cool. transition when it comes across. I got a plastic bag for maybe a little, you know, anything and shit, whatever. So when I run it across. So y'all ready? Because I'm ready. Long ass process, long ass day. Fourth quarter. Y'all already know the vibes. So, alright. Cylinder head, driver side. It's bolted. Everything is unbolted. Everything is out. All the bolts right here. Alright. I'm ready. Y'all ready? Fucking ready. Leaking. This thing got weight to it. Okay. Kind of heavy there. Alright. Finally got this out. People, we're back. Alright, we did it. We got it out. Okay, so I am going to set this right here on my bucket for the moment. It's heavy as man. This one has a plastic bag. Now, I'm gonna show y'all what's going on here. So now, y'all see what's going on here, people. We got motion, we got motion, we got motion. So, a lot of work, people, as I tell you. This ish ain't easy. It ain't easy, but okay. Let's see what's going on here. And the next thing to do is to take out the, what you call it, the lifters. Take out the lifter trays, take out the lifters, and you see the gasket. Gasket more than likely gotta get scraped out, cause that shit look like it's just been there forever. So, alright, I'll tune back in with y'all in a moment. And here is Mr. Hold on, give us some light. The damn head. So the head is finally out. The gasket is still partially on. Y'all still see it right here, so you know I gotta do some scraping to get the rest of that out. That should be fun. And we still got it leaking. Alright, so yeah, I just got the last thing I'm gonna do is take out the lifted trays and basically clean up and then assess what I have. And yeah, that's what it's gonna be, people. All right, man, fourth quarter, y'all already know, Myke or less. I got someone back, so I'm at the point now. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit for y'all. Yeah, where I'm gonna hit the lifter tray. So this is basically the whole concept of what I'm doing is because of the lifter, the bad lifter. So I am going to now do the last step of this video real quick. And I'm gonna do the lifter, take it out, and get it started. And we're gonna see what's going on with these lifters. So they look like they got a 10 metric. Everything is like a 10, 15, which is pretty cool. Should break you free a little bit. Long day, long process, long hustle, fourth quarter. Then once I do this side, then the other side should be easy. I hope. seen on all these videos I watched. It's pretty much the same. So I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna do another light. So let's see. Lights been going dead. Lights been charging going dead. Charging going dead. So these lights been working hard. Working super hard. Alright, so that's out. So now it's the grand finale. It's a little like two right here. It's the D&D. Right? The other two is just sitting in there. It's not even sitting in the it's not even sitting in the lifter tray. It's weird. Let's see. Take a look, so when I put it back, I'm gonna put it back in the same way. And basically, I took it out. So I'm gonna sit this right here. So basically, I'm gonna take a picture of how it came out. So that's the D&D. Right. Let me zoom in a little bit for y'all. And we're gonna go with the regular lifter now, which ain't coming out in the tray. So I'll take my hand and lift it out. That's not fun. I don't see a particular way, with the grooves like that. So that's kind of how I'm gonna have to put it back in. Let me see. Just grab one. So this one is this one. Let me show you basically what I did. Let me fix my focus. Okay. Fix my stick. So, these is what I took out so far, right? D&D, which is actually, it was actually stuck in here. These two wasn't in here for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. So I'm gonna get the other two out and then we go examine. So I'm gonna put y'all on a quick time lapse while I do this. So now we're gonna go into the lifters. All right, so let's get into it. Let me back this up so y'all can see a little bit better. All right, so basically, as y'all know the back end story, cylinder 7, right? Basically, it's this side right here was the reading I was getting on the scanner. As I said, if you looked at the back end videos, I changed injectors, everything along the cylinder 7 I changed. So this is the end result where it came to. All right, so now just doing a quick check. I looked at the lifters, right? All the springs, everything is basically, it wasn't a spring that claps. So everything is basically, you know, same height, look decent, right? So we looked at these, right, real quick, but we're gonna jump into the issue, right? The scanner was giving me cylinder 7, right? So, oh man, I'm on like a little slope right here. This one, just a moon. So tuck this back in a little bit. Right. All right, so cylinder 7 is basically right here, right? So these is the 2 lifters for cylinder 7, right? So just visually looking at it, how it looks cool, right? But something ain't right because I've been getting this cold. Everything I do, it was giving me this cold. So I can't really tell. Basically, this the way this AFM DOD thing kind of worked from just looking at videos, right? This thing twists, right? So look, so you see this hole right here? Let me see if I can zoom in for y'all a little bit, right? So, all right. All right, folks, yeah, it's a little bit better. So you see that hole? So you see, if I turn around, you see, basically, so what it does, I believe some oil shoots in here or some pressure, something happens, and the close, it deactivates the car from 8-cylinder to 4-cylinder when it opens up. So basically, when it sits in there, something does something, just twists, and it goes from 4-cylinder to 8-cylinder, right? So, as I said, visually looking, everything look cool. Twisting it, it's rolling. It look like this worked. This is, it looks like this one was actually fine. So actually, I ain't have to actually buy new lifters for this one, but who knows, like, you know what I'm saying, with this vehicle. So basically the same thing. This one is active, it's moving, it didn't fail. It looked like it was functioning properly, right? The standard lifters basically looks cool. It just, you know, a bunch of oil, it's dirty, whatever. But, you know, decided, you know what, it's rolling, it's doing what it's doing. I decided just to swap it out for the 4th quarter. You already know, didn't have to. I could have cleaned these up and reuse these, but why not? Wrench out for the toe. So we got new lifters. Okay, so now these are basically for this. And it's just kind of just secure a little bit. So I won't roll all over that place. Right, so now, cylinder 7, right? Look at this, people. This thing is not fucking effing twisting. So this is the problem right here. This is the lifter. See, it's not stuck, seized. So this was my code. This was giving me the issue. It seized. I can't tell you what the hell happened to it. Maybe I could pry it out and free it, but it's seized. But its partner, right? This one actually came out from here, right? This one here, flowing. So, found my problem, people. Right here. This is the problem right here. This was caused Renzel to basically running hard, idle, crazy, this thing right here. So, as I said, y'all already know, we got all new DOD AFM lifters, right? And yeah, we got basically everything brand new. I'm gonna just slide this back in here. It goes in a certain way, so I'm just making sure I see the certain way it goes back. Same thing as these. I just want to remember the position, basically, because I got to put it back. So, I try to make sure I follow all the steps on, how it basically came out. All right, so this is pretty cool that I found the issue. So as y'all can see one more time, see the spin? That's what we're looking for. So either the spring would have collapsed or it would have got stuck. In my situation, it ceased, stopped spinning. So that gave me that rough idle, that gave me that check engine, that gave me Renzo acting crazy. And that's what it is. So, all right, we got a lot of motion today, people. A lot of motion today. I'm trying to just put this back. All right, so you already know. So this is the beginning of Renzel remix update, whatever you want to call it. So basically, I gotta get everything cleaned up on this side, make sure I have all my parts, everything I took out, make sure all that's together, then get into the cleaning process, and then, right, I'm gonna do one at a time, one side at a time, people, because it's a lot just to take apart both of them and have these parts and all this stuff all over the place. So I'm gonna assess this side, clean everything up, right, and then I'm gonna assess the other side, clean everything up, and then I'm gonna put everything back together. So I may give y'all this one part, and then I think it's gonna be 3 parts to this video. It's gonna be driver side, passenger side, and then reinstall. So it's gonna be 3 parts to this video because it's very long, tedious, and I like to show y'all what it is and, take my time and just, that's what it is, 4th quarter. So, all right, so we're gonna get back to you on another tip when I, basically, the next video is gonna be about, not even the next video, the continuation of the video is gonna be showing y'all the cylinder heads and whatever, the cleaning process and whatever. So we'll go do that in another video. All right, people, Myke, let's out of here.